Okay, listen louder is the key. Basically, it goes like this. Never better. Never have I been any better. Never have I been any better knowing. Never have I been any better knowing, building a train of thought. Never have I been any better knowing what I know, building a train of thought as if I were praying to you. Never have I been any better knowing what I know, building a train of thought as if I were praying to you, thinking it, nothing more but listening to each and every one of these words to make sure they're coming out factual. Without even have to think about it anymore. It's naturally. Just boom, I'm there. So never have I been any better known, but I know ability to trade that as if I prayed to you. Thinking enough to listening to each and every one of these words and make sure they're coming out factual. Based on facts I know for sure to explain the unexplainable, these little bit of words we get to work with, and these great big old minds we need to master. And the key is listen louder. Now, when I'm telling you it's a key to be able to master your mind, is only because I know that most of my life, for 30 years of it anyways, I didn't care because I didn't try, because I didn't know what I was doing. And now that I'm telling you that I know, I found something, which was, I don't even know if I found it. I just know that something happened. And I don't really understand the fact of talking about things I don't know for sure. But I know whenever I do, I can feel it. And water comes out of my head. And I don't stop there anymore. So when I'm talking about it being the key and people talking about it being too fast and me going really fast with it is because of the fact of it's not like a statement. It's not oh yeah, that's nice. You know, it's like walking, you know, you don't have to think to walk. Okay, so when you're walking down the street, you know what you're doing. So when I'm telling you it's a key to unlocking the ability to be able to go in your past, knowing you never made a mistake, so then you can use it as a part of your guide and move freely, is what I'm saying now. That's the key to unlocking everything that I know. And a lot of things that stopped me was the fact that I thought I made mistakes. These feelings, these words, all these different aspects of all these different things that would happen when I was remembering, using the mind, trying to figure out something I do not know. And all that shit stopped me because I didn't know what I know now. And that's what I'm trying to get at. So never have I been any better knowing what I know. You have to know that. You have to know what you know. I mean, 'cause what else do you know? You know what you know because based off the stuff you know. I mean, so it's knowing what you know. Building a train of thought. So one word at a time is what I'm saying. So building a train of thought as if I were praying to you. Okay, because I'm praying you can find what I found because I'm telling you we need help. I've been listening forever, dude, and a long time ago I gave up on everything, and it was a long time ago, and I just said I didn't know because I didn't know because I didn't know, and I didn't know how. And now I'm saying that I found something, and it's so amazing, so unexplainable that I just been chasing it down ever since because like a lot of people out here, you give and they're like you want more, you know, and I just didn't let go, and I stay in it, I listen and I listen and I listen until I know what happened, and I just keep going, and it's only been getting better, and I'm willing to make any point to prove it. I mean, I don't know, I'm up for whatever you tell me, and I'm going. I don't care, I'm going. I'm listening. There's nothing you can do or say to make me stop listening because I am telling you, if you got anything, if you know anything, and you want me to do something, and that's for surely what you want me to do, you tell me, and I'll do it to help whoever figure out anything they need to figure out. And I'll be happy because I know what happy is. And for me, happy was when I was a kid, you know. And what I mean by happy is not worried about anything. And then when I found nothing in my mind that I was worried about, after worried about all kinds of different things I thought I made mistakes from, it's giving me that little bit of a moment of clarity, to be able to engage and be able to keep going. And so when it comes to happy, I have to go way back to when I was a kid, when everything was exciting and new. And all I wanted to know is why. I questioned why. And I listened to the words, and as I got older, I became confused. I couldn't make sense of these feelings. Every time I got these words together and I put them in a line, I got sad. I got so scared of being sad that I cried. Then I cried about crying, still trying to put my marbles, made of all these different feelings of things I thought I knew, to build, stack, or push together with all the lies from my questions of why I made anger. So long ago, when people say that I've lost my marbles, I believe that I found them, and I expressed them by putting them into the air in the form of words. Now, these feeling words distracted me from using my brain to figure out what I'm thinking about that's causing this feeling of trying to get it out into the air, trying to tell you something that I do not know based off of the things I think I know. And the feelings that would come from that based off the fact that I was listening to all kinds of different words and being able to put all that stuff together was like a bunch of marbles trying to build something out of that. I mean, you got all these words that I thought everybody's words were the same, and they just clashed and smashed, and I had all these feelings mixed in, and they just was like, I don't know what the fuck that is. And I didn't. And as soon as, you know, it's just like, what do you do with it? But I know now. You listen. Louder. Without saying it. And once you understand the key, then that will be something that I want to see, because obviously I think I'm the only one out here that, I could be making this up. And if so, let me know. Let me know, because I don't want to waste anybody's time, man. That's for damn sure. Because fuck it, hey, I mean, it's not easy. So we'll do the key. The key, man, you just try it, man. I mean, it's like walking. You forget, if you don't want to do it anymore, just sit the fuck down. So, never have I been any better, knowing what I know, building a train of thought as if I were praying to you, thinking of nothing more but listening to each and every one of these words, to make sure they're coming out factual, based on facts I know for sure, to explain the unexplainable. With these little bit of words we get to work with, these great big old minds we need to master, and the key is listen louder. And that's how I found it, which is nothing. For a second, based off all the shit I was worried about, an answer came to me that just hit me, and I don't know what the hell it was, but also whoosh. And I just knew from that point that I did not make a mistake. And I didn't understand it, but I didn't want to say anything, and I just was like, whoa. And then I made a tape. And it was all over the place, but I felt something I never felt before, and it was weird, and I put it on. I put it on YouTube, and it was 2 years ago, and I got the tape on YouTube, and I didn't know what it was, and I just kept listening to it, and kept listening to it after the tape, and I just kept listening to it. I've been chasing it down, and I have not stopped for 2 years trying to figure out what that was, and I can explain it a little bit now more than ever, and it's only been getting better, and I'm just trying to tell you something with words based off everything I know to explain something so amazing, so unexplainable, that I'm not going to stop until I'm stopped. And this is why I started the gang. The name of the gang is Listen Louder. It's an independent gang you represent to yourself. And what I mean by gang, a gang of thoughts manifested inside of someone's head somewhere, based off all the words I've heard in my life. And today, I'll tell you how it goes. So, my name is Joseph Robert Johnson. I know for a fact this is where I begin to listen to the words I put into the air. So before I begin to walk, before I begin to do all that other stuff, I got a couple of the key things that I move with. So I focus on each and every word I put into the air, knowing that my name, start with a fact, is Joseph Robert Johnson. I know for a fact this is where I begin to listen to the words I put into the air. Focus. And feel it, you gotta, not you gotta, but if you ain't feeling your words, man, what are you talking about? Is it worth talking about? Is it just random shit in the air? Because that's what is not helping. At all. So, my name is Joseph Robert Johnson. I know for a fact this is where I begin to listen to the words I put into the air, listening past my own thinking, knowing that understanding should not be understood right away. And this has triggered all kinds of different feelings and emotions, but this is not negative. In fact, this means you're human, and communication has been going on long before these words. And the truth is, we need our help, because the action of listen louder has no meaning if you're distracted by your own thinking. And when it comes to finding facts and words, the difference between thinking and knowing is the best skill of communication I have ever heard.